Alright, you animals, here's an example of a weekly options trading strategy you can use to make easy 25% returns. And now, are they easy 25% returns? Nothing is easy in trading, so excuse the clickbait there. However, there are easier ways to go about your options trading. So the strategy that I'm going to show you guys in this video is known as an Iron Condor. So if we take a look here at NVIDIA's chart, guys, it's having a really tough time breaking that 214 resistance, but it's holding up nicely in this tight consolidation. So when you have a hard time kind of figuring out if a stock is going to make a move to the upside, a move to the downside, you can utilize an Iron Condor to make money regardless of what that thing does. So if we take a look at the options chain, look at this coming Friday, guys. An Iron Condor is a combination of a call spread and a put spread. So the two spreads I've chosen here for this Condor, on the call side, we're going to sell the 220 calls, buy the 222.5s, and on the put side, we're going to sell those 202.5 puts and then buy the 200s. Now, if you guys were to go two contracts each side, you're risking a little bit less than 400 to make a little bit more than 100. That's where you get that 25% return on risk. So you're selling puts at 202.50, you're selling calls at 220, and here's how this trade works, guys. You go to an hourly chart here, right? Regardless of what NVIDIA does here before next Friday's expiration, you're going to make your $100 profit as long as it closes anywhere below 220 or anywhere above 202.5, right? So we close at about 211 there on Friday, and if we come here real quick, right, we close at 211, you're selling calls at 220, that means for you to not make a profit, NVIDIA would have to move up over 4.5%. As far as the put side goes, we are selling puts at 202.50, right? NVIDIA would have to drop over 4% for you to not make your max profit. So NVIDIA can go up, down, sideways, do anything next week, but as long as it closes anywhere inside this range right here, you're going to make your max profit, guys. And here's how this looks on paper. On the call side, you're selling those 220 calls, you're buying the 220.5s there as protection. So if we close anywhere below 220, all of these options, right, the calls we sold, the calls we bought are going to go to zero. You collect $44 of profit from the call side. Now, at the same time, if we close anywhere above 202.5, well, the 202.5 puts you sold, they're going to zero. The 200 puts you bought as protection are going to zero. You make 58 bucks on that side. That leaves you with a little bit over $100 profit between the two spreads that make up the Iron Condor. So this is really just all centered around the fact that options that expire out the money are going to be worthless, right? So we can close at 216, 204, anywhere inside this range. Anywhere below 220, anywhere above 202.5, and the four options that you have in each of those two spreads are going to zero. That's how you make your $100. So what I like about this, guys, is that if a stock is going to go into a consolidation mode, you can rake in some little income here from that premium decay. Now, even if this thing does have a big week to the upside or a big week to the downside, as long as it doesn't close above 220 or below 202.5, you're making that $100 as those four options are going to zero at expiration as they're out the money. So just an example, guys, of how you can use options even on a stock that may be going into a consolidation to still get some consistent income coming in. So not saying this is a trade I'm going to take, just to show you guys an example of an Iron Condor and really how these options work and how they can work in your favor. So quick video here, guys, nothing fancy, but for those of you in the California, Los Angeles area, I'm going to be out there with the Focus Trades team March 21st and through March 23rd for 3 days of hands-on trading. Only $200, guys, and what we like to cover in these live trading events is the shit that I think matters most, tape reading and following the money. We're going to talk a lot about how to develop a healthy mindset so you don't get fucked up emotionally in this game. And the third thing we do, guys, in our live events is focus on you, the trader. Answer your questions, help you put together a path to success, and just fill in those blanks of the things that seem a little bit confusing that really can be simple once you talk to somebody who's been around the block in the game. So we had a blast at the New York meetup. Much love for all the guys and girls who showed up. If you're in the LA area, click the link in the description, register ASAP. $200, guys, for 3 days of hands-on trading. I promise you, you're not going to find that anywhere else. So enjoy your weekend, and if I do take this Iron Condor, I'll let y'all know.